The BHP podcast is presented by BowHunterPlanet.com. Join the hunt.
Support for this podcast is provided by Cold Steel Knives, HHA Sports, Grind Life Coffee, Skull Hooker, Scott Archery, and Burris Optics.
Hey everyone, this is Tim from BowHunterPlanet. Make sure you check out the new podcast, Respect the Game, wherever you find your podcasts.
Let's mount up!
Welcome to the BowHunterPlanet podcast today. We have a group of people today. Dave, Big Daddy Love Muffin, John Seator, and James Nope. So it's kind of a cool one, guys, because this is our COVID lockdown here in Michigan, and we are all quarantined in our own houses, and it's kind of cool how we can all get together. So,
it's real fun. Yeah, it is actually. So
I've been. It's been kind of crazy around my house. Nuts around here, being locked inside the whole time, working and playing and school and all that stuff. So how are you guys all?
Having the time of my life, buddy.
How about you, Chip?
Yeah, just doing a lot of the same, man. Just trying to keep sane and get out and do some social distance fishing and some stuff like that, and just taking advantage of not a lot of people being outdoors right now, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
So,
I'm curious what's going to happen with this with like the turkey season coming up. Like, is it going to affect the turkey season? Is this and the reason I say that is you have to look at it from different perspectives. It's not as simple as like, oh, hey, let's go turkey hunting. That's cool if it's like close and you can go for like the day and you're not really sleeping anywhere, eating, or seeing other people. So obviously you can hunt together and keep your distance is fine. My whole point is, how do you go to hunt camp, especially like where we go? It's like you got to like live there. So you're putting your parents at risk. No boom. Anybody else that's in that building is at risk because we have to go there. And it's a little bit hard because it's like, I don't want to say a 3-hour drive, but 2.5, 3 hours. So it's almost like you have to go for a full day and leave by 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., whatever. But maybe that's not true. Then you got to drive together or drive separate. So
I've been thinking about that too, though. And at the end of the day, as long as we're doing as much as we can now to stay safe and stay healthy, I think, at the end of the day, if it's 2 weeks from now, which it won't be, it'll be a little bit longer than that. First of all, hopefully all this is over by the time we get to turkey camp. But even if it's not, if we're in our house, if we're quarantined, if we're doing all the right stuff, just going out for all that we need to, social distancing and all that stuff, we have a small group going, I think we can still do it. So I think we'll still be okay. The wives will probably complain about it, but that's going to be par for the course. But we can clean, and I snore anyway, so you guys don't sleep within 6 feet.
It won't be till May anyway, so you never know.
Right.
Yeah. The good news is for turkey is that you don't really hunt together. You don't have to, obviously. So that's not gonna be the big deal at all. It's more or less just the sleeping, which is not a huge deal. We could easily separate. There's literally 3 or 4 areas to have separate rooms. The only question becomes food, because you're not going to most likely go out to eat while you're there. So you're going to have to bring things or whatnot, and we can always all drive separate. That's not a huge deal, to be honest.
No, I think we can make it work, though. But it's about being safe, and the message is still there that we all just need to make sure that we're all doing the right things. Like, even if we're healthy, and we might not be affected, we might be the 80% that if we do get it, we could recover well. It's not about that. It's about keeping everybody safe and the ones that are affected. Like, I personally, we have concerns in my family because my mother-in-law just started chemo not that long ago.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
It's one of those that you just got to be safe and you got to do the right things and do as much as you can. So
I bet you John's going to Davisburg because it's so close.
Yeah, I need to rekindle that relationship with the landowner there. I didn't get out there at all last year, with work being as crazy as it was, and stuff like that, and having the incredible deer season that I did have up at deer camp, this past year. But, we've been talking about a lot of the same things. I mean, we have a lot of older club members, and, we get together, twice a year for work weekends. We do one in the spring, we do one in the fall. And, getting some pushback from some of the guys, saying, oh, we should still do spring work weekend. It's the last weekend in April, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. And, I just, I think about a lot of those guys and, the compromised health that they have already, and it's just, for me, being the president of the club, it's not, it's nothing that I'd want to subject these people to, or the potential, for them to get sick. But, I mean, and it's like this, man. I mean, you got to look at it. You got to look at the light at the end of the tunnel, and, you got to stay positive about all this stuff. I mean, it's a crummy situation that we're in right now. Nobody's enjoying it. Nobody likes to be told to stay home and not do anything, or, social distance, whatever. But, if we do indeed, do what we're supposed to do here, the end result for me is, if we got to miss a work weekend, or we got to miss, something that we're, used to doing in the spring. I mean, just to be able to do the things we love in the fall. I mean, it's just, it's a small price to pay for that. And, we have to be smart about things. And, I mean, me and Tim went fishing the other day. You know what I mean? We didn't get closer than 6 feet to each other, but I'll tell you, I mean, it was nice though, man. I mean, it was nice to be able to get out, be able to talk to a buddy, you know what I mean? And still get out and enjoy the outdoors. I mean, and that's what this is all about. It's just maintaining a safe distance, making sure you're washing your hands. I mean, these are all things that we should be doing anyway, right? So
maybe not up at hunt camp, but yeah.
Yeah. Nobody washes their hands at hunt camp. They barely even shower there. So yeah, so we're gonna have to put some hand sanitizer around that place.
I think it's one of those things where if you can find the local spots to go, it makes it a lot easier. Because at any point, it would be so easy for the four of us to meet up at Davisburg and go our separate ways and hunt some turkey. Anything that's local would be easiest. So like for me to call Ron and be like, hey, can I go on the 20, and go hunting? And he's like, oh, I don't care. That'd be great, right? I can get out there, just sit out there and relax and enjoy the spring as it's coming. And obviously not worried about the coronavirus as I am hunting. And, there's like nothing out there. So it's a beautiful thing. And right now, it'd be a great time to get a turkey, honestly, for the meat. Like it would be a great time to bring in fresh turkey meat. I do think, I don't know if you guys agree or not, or have seen this, but like I'm noticing a huge change in people's thoughts on hunting. Like hunting now, people are starting to like really think about like, maybe I should learn how to hunt. Maybe I should have a gun. Maybe I should have a bow. People are asking me at work, they're like, oh, we can just go see Dave. He can shoot us a deer, but they're not really 100% kidding, to be honest. My neighbor has asked me for deer meat. I've given him and his family deer meat, and they're like, thank you so much. It's the first red meat we could get, because there was none at the store. So it's things like this you just don't think about, right? It's like you never think that. But I think, and I was talking to a buddy in the industry 2 days ago, I personally think it's going to expand hunting coming up. It's going to help us. It's going to help people buy more bows and guns. I think you're going to see a boost in the hunting industry based on what has happened here, and people wanting that ability to provide for the family if necessary, if things get any worse, or, I
think the longer this goes on, the debate about, not debate, but the sustainability factor of just being able to live your own life is going to really come into play. And it's not so much that like I don't have any fears that we're not going to have food at the market as long as people stop hoarding shit. But as long, if this continues, I don't want to have to rely on going to the grocery store. I want to go there as little as possible. It's not because I don't think that they can food. It's because I want to limit my exposure. So the longer this goes on, the more people are going to talk about and feel sustainability in their own lives, just personal to them, not sustainability from an environmental standpoint. Sustainability of I can take care of my own is going to be a really important conversation.
Yep, I agree. I don't know. What do you think, Chip?
That's why I'm trying to do my social distance fishing. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to, kind of break up some of the monotony that I've got in my freezer right now, which is a lot of venison, you know what I mean? And it's, I'm at a point where, I could definitely live off of what I've got in my freezer. It wouldn't be an issue at all, right? Now, with having my in-laws having a greenhouse that they, are able to pull vegetables out of year round, that's obviously a very helpful thing for me. And I can't cultivate anything. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, I can provide red meat as long as they can provide me veggies. You know what I mean?
There
But,
you
you know,
go.
being able to have some fish and some other stuff like that. I mean, I'm blessed, you know, that and actually we all are, man, you know, to be blessed to live in this great state, you know, where we have a lot of hunting and fishing opportunities to us. And, you know, I've got a lot of salmon in my freezer. I've got, you know, walleye.
Oh, you do? Oh,
Yeah.
what the hell?
We know where we going.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, and being able to have that kind of stuff, I mean, like I said, I mean, I'm able to fill my freezer, you know, whereas a lot of people, you know, they're relying on, you know, the Costco and the Sam's Club and the Kroger's to go get their, you know, their fish or their red meat. And I agree with you, Dave. I mean, I think you're starting to see these, you know, skinny jean wearing, tree hugging type people that are, you know, they're now starting to kind of question, you know, some of the things maybe that they've done in their lives and maybe some of the debate that they've had with people. I mean, when you become dependent on something, and you realize how dependent you are on something at a certain point, you know, that's when you start to realize that, you know, maybe there's more that you could do. And I think that's why you're seeing so many people that are getting outdoors right now. You know what I mean? And it's just not only just to be out there and enjoy themselves, but, you know, can I do this? Can I do that? You know, what can I do, you know, to maybe offset some of the stuff that I can't find, you know, at the grocery store. And,
yeah, speaking of that, I got to tell you, man, there's a lot of people out there that are lucky right now because it's springtime, right? So people are going to be able to grow vegetables and grow their stuff. This thing continues on, and there's going to be, you know, that's a sustainability factor that they're going to be able to get. But I'll tell you what, if this thing comes into the fall and that continues on in the areas that we live into, those words, winter is coming, is going to mean a whole heck of a lot to those people that aren't in that mindset, that are anti-hunters, that are anti, you know, sustainability because of that, are anti-conservation.
Yeah, there was an article today, in the, I think it was
fake news
in the Free Press, but this is about the automakers being, you know, with history and stuff. But this isn't really the part of the thing I was going to talk about. In this article, though, they talk about how the change of what's happened has changed our lives, like in a way that people now are like, you know, going back to like actually sitting down, enjoying a dinner with their family and actually disconnecting from work and actually spending time. So they're almost saying like, it's not a great thing, but like in a weird way, it's going to change the way we live going forward because all these things people are now thinking about and, you know, coming to happen, I guess, you know, with what no one ever thought would happen. You know, people are coming closer to God. People are, you know, getting more involved with their community and trying to figure out what to do, right? So.
I said that I think the very first week is, you know, we get so caught up in our lives. We get so focused on what's happening next and how busy we can keep ourselves, right? Because things are so easy. You can get whatever you want, whenever you want it. And it's just about what you want to do when you want to do it. So 4 days a week with swim classes and, you know, BowHunterPlanet and all that stuff that we do during the week it was doable. It was such a weight, I gotta say, lifted off the shoulders a little bit, and I miss it. There's a part that, you know, there's certain benefits that you see in that type of stuff, but there is a weight lifted off your shoulders that you could actually just breathe for a second. Yeah. Life slowed down, and it was not a bad thing in my mind. So this whole thing is bad. Don't get me wrong. What I mean is it puts it in perspective. It puts life into perspective in regards to what's in.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It's been pretty interesting. It hasn't been easy. It's been boring. It's been crazy. It's been, you know, ridiculous being stuck in the house with wife and kids and all that stuff. But I you know, like everything else, I think you come to love the times. It's 90% what you make it, you know.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, I feel like the hardest part for me, at least, has been the social distancing where you can't actually hang out with people. Like
I missed your hugs. No, seriously.
I miss the studio with you guys. You know,
hold on. Virtual hug. Can I get you? Hold on.
Actually, I think there's an app for that on this little Zoom thing here. Give a thumbs up. There you go.
What's Nopalin been up to? He's been quiet over there. Let's hear from him.
I know. I was just gonna say.
Nothing, man. Same thing you guys are.
Jamie's loving this. He's like, I hate people. I don't want to see anybody. I'm good.
No, the server, because I work from home, the server from work's terrible. They've shut it down to fix it 3 times, hasn't done a thing. And then you start looking at your food, you're like, oh, I don't want to go to the grocery store, but I'm sick and tired of eating the same shit.
Yeah.
So I just ordered Schwann's tonight. You remember Schwann's?
Yeah. I totally forgot about Schwann's. The Schwann's, yeah.
They're like mini pizza.
They come and deliver it to your house or whatever, right? Yeah. That's a really good idea.
That is a good idea.
I gotta know.
Listen, you have to explain to everybody. I just noticed this. What the hell is going on at the dance party?
What do you mean? I don't know what
strobe
you guys are
lights.
talking about.
Like, I feel if you zoom to the left, there's going to be like a pole or something.
There is. What do you mean? This is the game room.
What is going on?
This is my new office. This is what it
Give
becomes.
us a tour.
All right, so you can see behind my head, there's some of the pictures. I think we got John there on the right behind my head. I got myself, and I think John again. And above that, if you look at the top, so it used to be a lot of hunting stuff, and the kids really got into gaming, so we switched a lot of things to gaming. But the top part, you can see in the background, there's photos that we took over the years that are a lot of fun. And on this wall behind me over there is another, so yeah. And then we got the fish tank over there.
There you go. That's nice.
And so I still have that. And then I just put some cool LEDs on just following the trim line. That's what gave me the look. And so
it's very sexy. It's very, very
it's fun. It's fun. And the thing is, the kids, when we play, and we'll record some videos for fun that's gaming related, and people love that kind of stuff when it's like a lot of lights and colors. So
I have one question, though. I do have one question for Jamie.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Have you left the house once since this whole quarantine
We were
thing?
talking about this yesterday.
So when's the last time I went out?
It was a long time ago.
Last Friday was the last time I drove to a store.
Over a week ago?
Yeah, dude. I've been going to the park every day, but where you guys been going?
I've been doing a lot of parks, too. We got a lot of county parks out here. Lots of walking, lots of bike rides.
Yeah, I was going to say, you guys been going to the store? Like, I ain't going to the store.
No, I went to the grocery store last week, and that was probably the last time I will go there because I was just completely grossed out by everybody wearing gloves and touching everything.
Yeah.
We'll be working on some shipped orders and some stuff like that, if I think from here on out.
Yeah,
I have not been in a grocery store at all.
Liquor
list
store
is about all we do for
liquor store on the other hand.
Yeah, well, no, I said grocery store for a reason.
Okay, I'll just check.
But I do. So there's a local meat market by me, and they're pretty well stocked, canned goods, that kind of thing. And there's usually only 2 people in there, so it's a really awesome place, fully stocked. They got meat up the whatever you want. I can get whatever I want. I just went there actually earlier tonight. That was the first place that I've been all week, like walking in the store. And then obviously the liquor store. So maybe once a week I go, but you got to be careful. I sanitize my hands before and after. But yeah, the grocery stores, dude, I can't do that either. I really don't want to step foot in.
Yeah. It makes it tricky, because I must have been last Saturday. I went to the grocery store real quick because I don't know, we needed something. The problem is you factor in like snacks and stuff, and that's the stuff you burn through the fastest. So like Doritos and things like that. And it's like, you get to a point where you're like, I feel like I hate to go out, but I feel like we have to have some of those things to keep everybody in a good mood and not nervous. And you know what I mean? To keep everybody going. So
especially
I had to do a run.
Home,
I did a run to Kroger, and I'm not going to lie, it was kind of creepy. It's just nothing I've ever seen in my life.
Well,
and
the biggest thing too, man, is, how kids are. When they're bored, all they do is freaking eat.
Yeah.
So, you're just going to blow through stuff like you wouldn't normally blow through things,
I don't think
Here's a question for everything. Here's a question for everybody. Let's go around the horn real quick. Food or otherwise, doesn't matter. You can pick the category. What is the number one thing that you miss?
Just being able to interact with people, and shake hands and slap asses,
Yeah. Yeah, mine would be right now is the time that we would really start doing a lot of camping on the weekends. If it was nice weather, anything above 45 degrees, we'd be doing it. And that and taking long drives. And you really got to plan it out, because it's like, even if you go somewhere and you want to go for a long drive, you don't want to stop and have to go to the bathroom in like a public bathroom. You know, so you kind of plan out around like all that kind of stuff. So
you don't even want to
Jamie,
pump
what
gas
about you?
these days.
Probably the same thing as John, man. I want to go to the cigar bar and have some bourbon and a nice cigar and a nice meal with all the dudes. But then, you know, what was the other part I was thinking about? Come back to me, I forgot.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man, when this is all over, I mean, we're going to do that. We're going to do exactly that. We're going to go, and we're going to go do some fishing trips. You know what I mean? And we're going to go.
We're going to live life, baby.
Yeah. We're going to unload for like a weekend for sure.
Well, you're going to have to, because God knows whether this is going to come back in the fall or next year, or, you know, there's no knowing right now. Like, as soon as this lightens up and you can do something, I'm doing it, man.
I'll tell you guys what, the one thing I miss the most, I mean, literally the most thing I miss is all the stuff my wife schedules on the weekend.
I knew you were going to say me.
I miss it so much. There's so many things. Sports games and no boom lunches, and, you know, unbelievable how many things. I thought no boom would say that for sure.
She's standing there.
I don't miss it either.
No, I do miss Chipotle. That's it. And I know a lot of people are still eating out, and I can't, I don't know. I just don't want to do it. Like, it makes me nervous. My neighbors just talk about how they order from a couple of Italian restaurants all the time still, but I don't know. I figure, why would I do that if I just cook myself? I'm not going to do that. So like
we do pizza. We do pizza on Fridays just to keep some normalcy, because the kids always have pizza at school on Fridays. Mm-hmm. So we do pizza on Fridays.
So you order it?
Yeah, they deliver it. You know.
Do you recook it?
No. I mean, we wipe down the box. You know what I mean? Like, we'll wipe down the box before we touch the pizza or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, we're as careful as you can be.
But the thing is but that's fine, and it's fine. Obviously, if you're trustworthy and good of it. Correct, but this is where if someone sneezes in that building and it goes into your pizza, right? I'm just saying, like, I get it. I get it.
But that's the same thing in the grocery store. That's the same thing in the meat market or the liquor store. You know,
but what I'm saying is
there's only so much you can do.
No, I agree. No, I definitely agree. I don't disagree. You shouldn't do those things. We need to support the local businesses for sure. I'm just at the point where it's like
spreading fake news.
I'm just saying, like, if I cook and not cook something, that's all I'm saying. If I'm cooking something, I'm not worried at all. But it's where
I'd be more worried if you're cooking it. I'd probably have diarrhea the next day.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Wonder why I've been feeling ill.
I mean, I'd die of like Ebola.
Oh man!
So when this is all over, what you're saying is you need Big Daddy Love Muffin to come over and cook some Mexican.
There we go. Hey, speaking of, I wanted to say this earlier, but then now is the perfect time. Like, listen, I've missed you guys. You guys are my best friends, no doubt. But I do have a new best friend in my life, and I'm sorry, but it's my smoker. My smoker and I have become the bestest of friends. Like, I swear to God, I would sleep with that thing. It is amazing. I've probably cooked on that thing 5 nights out of 7 nights this week.
I'm gonna start.
One thing I did stock up on is wood pellets, just to make sure I can get through for next month. I got 8 bags left.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah. You guys are really funny.
Film it. Jamie said film it.
Yeah, film it. So anyway, let's talk some hunting. So I've been on my own, obviously, because you guys aren't allowed over. So been on my own. I've been working at Kevin's to try to get us some stuff done. And I filmed, let's see. So I did Scott's archery. Excuse you guys, I'm working here. I did Scott archery. So I did the other day I did a live thing, and we did the ghost, which you guys, we were waiting for this release to come in, but it was pretty sick, guys. It's got like a magnet.
No, yeah, and we played with it.
It was cool, man. It was cool. There's no spring in it.
The show that was like nobody else is doing that type of technology.
No, it was incredible. And I was like, man, this thing, and this is actually pretty clear. I'm surprised how clear this came out. But yeah, so I try to go over there and get a couple things done, but this is for those who are waiting to check this thing out. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is, the ghost. But, you know, we've been using that Jaws one, and that one's pretty sick too. But this was really high quality. I mean, what's your guys' thoughts on the price? Because honestly, I know that releases can range between like, you know, $30 and $200, but like, I didn't think that was bad for such a good quality release.
How much is it?
It's $95.
Oh, that's not bad at all, man.
No, man, it's really nice quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was nice. Now, like I said on the show yesterday, you know, if you're going to want a hook style or, you know, or a dual caliper, it's up to you. But, you know, it depends on the type of hunting you do and if you're a nervous person or not, in my opinion. But I'm all for this one. This is what I've been using in the test lab show. Cool. And I love it. Like, to me, it's got a spring, but it is sweet. Yeah. And you don't have to worry about it coming off. And this is about $5 cheaper or whatever. It's still high quality, really nice release. But
yeah. So speaking of Scott's Archery, what's going on with the giveaways that we're doing?
Well, we haven't started them because, frankly, I don't know when we're gonna have time. It's not that we don't want to do it. It's just that they're willing to do it whenever we're ready. It's just we're not ready because we can't even get this. We can't even get over there. And now Kevin's coming back to the studio, so I'm not gonna be able to get in there. He's got respiratory issues already. So if any sort of risk, we can't even put any sort of risk for Kevin. So we're not going to be back there for a while, I don't think.
Yeah.
And so that's why I want to get this system going, because I want to continue where we're at. I will film in my yard if I have to for test lab, and you know, we'll be able to get some stuff done. Nopum can do some stuff from his house, or go to talk to John. Maybe you guys can go to Davisburg or Jay's house, just go in the woods and not bother him, you know. So there'll be time, I think, to get things done. I think it's just a matter of us having to get outside the studio, unfortunately, even though after we just put in a, you know, multi-$1,000 system.
So realize that we can do it over a free Zoom app, which is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I know. Yeah, I know. Okay. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. It's not, we are going to have, like you said, Tim.
Policy?
So anyway, I am going to work on a video, guys. This video I'm going to work on is when I can get the equipment. I need it, but I'm going to try to, and this is crazy. This sounds stupid and crazy.
Wait a minute, you're buying more stuff? Is that what you just, that's all I just heard?
No, not equipment, not electrical equipment. I am going to build a traditional longbow by hand.
What?
The problem is I can't get the Home Depot to buy the wood just yet, obviously.
Okay.
But I saw a video online, and I want to try. I think we should all try it. I think all of us should build a recurve.
I built one when I was like 8 years old in my backyard. It was great.
Well, this one's like, this one's kind of detailed, though. You got to actually cut like the limbs down, fiberglass them. You have to, like, you know, glue the handle together and then sand that down to make it a really nice handle and a ledge. And it's literally out of just the 1x1 sticks at Home Depot, like the pine or oak 1x1 sticks.
Sounds like a
So
challenge.
we're gonna have a build off.
That's what I'm saying. This can be awesome. Like, we can all do it from home. Everybody can
like
do
a
their
pine
own.
wood derby, but for traditional.
But you have to film it, so it's going to be all part of the video I want to create for the website. And like, you know, hey, we created traditional bows and had a competition to see who could shoot better with it. So my point is, I will send you guys the video I watched on how to make it, and that's what I'm going to use to make mine. And then we should all choose the wood. So if you want to do maple or oak, I don't care. It doesn't matter. But then we do them. So we start, let's say, in a couple weeks, whatever, we'll start a date. Like as of May 1st to July 1st, you work on this video and create your bow. And on August 1st, we go do a shoot off, you know, one of the places, whatever. And everybody just tries to shoot, you know, and win. And we win money. We win something. We all got to put in money or something cool.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I'll donate. Yeah. I'll donate to the cause. That's cool.
And whoever wins, maybe we donate that money to COVID or something. Maybe we all put in $100 or whatever. Or we donate a bow to COVID.
Like it. You know, speaking
no
of
saying he's winning already. He's probably already made one.
He's under his desk. That's his backup weapon in his shorts right now.
We can even come up with a.
All right, so listen. I got a question for everybody but Jamie. Over under? It's not even an over under. It's how much money would you bet on whether or not Jamie's actually wearing pants?
He's actually
what?
Wearing pants right now.
He's definitely wearing pants.
Are you sure? I don't know,
he
man.
is.
I think he's tucking it.
The question is, am I?
Oh no! No!
Oh, he's wearing pajama pants.
That's awesome, man. Have you been out of those in the last week?
I haven't put on jeans for 2 weeks. It's like warm-ups and pajamas. That's it.
Oh, I'm dying.
Got a
That's
visitor.
awesome, man.
Oh, she wants to see you guys. It's been a
Oh,
while.
JoJo.
Yeah, she looks really happy.
Joe. You okay? She hates getting picked up. She hates looking at her.
Yeah. My beagle, you know what my beagle does too? She hates getting picked
She
up.
don't like the feeling, I think, of not having control over her legs.
That's kind of funny.
Joe, can you look in the camera and smile?
JoJo.
I can't hear you, Joe. Did you just fart on me?
My dogs have been loving this, man. We've been going for long walks every night, and they've been getting out and chasing birds and squirrels. It's been awesome.
Oh, man.
How's your dog, Jamie?
I don't have one yet. I'm still working on it.
He's trying to get one.
Well, now's the perfect time. You guys are home for like the next month.
I know.
Just go do it, No Boom. Don't ask permission.
Hope you guys got extra room.
I do. I got a couch right over here. You're good.
I do, but you're not allowed.
Then
I'll probably
again,
bring my dog.
I'll take the dog.
So guys, if you guys have noticed, I've been working my butt off. If you guys haven't noticed, and I finished the video, Battle of the Bows Royale 2. That was horrible because it was very long. It's 40-something minutes. But people have been digging it. I can't believe it. It's been doing really well. And let me see here. So if you guys are listening and haven't seen it yet, you definitely want to check it out because it's got basically all the boat companies we didn't cover in the first video. Dude, it's got 46 thumbs up and 0 thumbs down, 2.1 thousand views. And it is 49 minutes, 45 seconds. And it incorporates.
How many views does it have?
2,100.
Wow, that's
It's
good,
got-
man. I can't even watch it that long.
Bear archery, elite archery, APA archery, dart and archery, and expedition all in this video. So it's a huge.
I watched it for about 10 minutes. I'm like, yeah, all right, I'll finish this later.
I have
Got
no
the
doubt in my
plans?
mind you didn't watch it, Tim.
Look at the
No,
blinds.
no, seriously, I watched it for the first 10 minutes, and that was it.
I want to show you
I
guys
just,
something
you know,
though.
my attention span. Oh, Jamie, I love you right now.
How'd you get that? Dang.
Which top is that?
That is
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, is right. Some love handles going on, bro.
What's Snow Boom working on over there?
hey, is that Werther's Original in the background there?
Yeah.
It is. You're such an old man. Hey, kids, would you like some candy?
Oh my gosh.
Got some Ricky? Oh, dang.
What is that, No Boom?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I'll
Bourbon.
take the one on the left.
it's my bunker stuff.
My bunker stuff.
All right.
What are
I
you
wanna show
sharing
guys.
right now?
I'm sharing the statistics from the video. I just want to show you. Do you guys know? What do you guys notice on this sheet that stands out to you? Let's just see if you
Hold on,
guys can
I
see
can't
it.
really see it. Hold on.
Really? Is it blurry? Just too
No,
small
it's
for
just
you?
really small. Yeah, I got.
You see it, John?
Yeah.
Is there anything that stands out to anybody that you notice on this sheet?
Yeah. The price of that Hoyt carbon.
Yep. Okay, that's fair. Yep, that should stand out.
Almost $1,800. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Anything
I
else?
mean, I'm a numbers guy, so there's a lot of outliers to me.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Typically, I'm looking at speeds.
Oh, there we go.
There's questions around speed.
Sure. That Cobra, that APA,
Wow, really?
looking pretty fast.
370?
No, that's not what we got. That's what they rate. This is what we got.
344.
These are our speeds.
Oh, okay. I didn't look
So
over
the
that
rating
far.
is what they claim is here. The price, this is all what they claim, all this detail. You get over here, this is our speeds that we actually got. And here's the deltas. The delta is what I'm actually want you guys to let me know what you see in the delta.
Well, yeah, it'd been nice if you walked us through this spreadsheet.
Sorry, yeah, probably a good point.
So yeah, wow. That's,
wow, the Bowtech right there. The Revolt, 48 feet per second, slower than what they're saying.
right.
Yeah, that was interesting. I did think that one was interesting. But did you look at it as 60 pounds?
You know, here's the interesting
Well,
part.
I think
I'm
the
going to
one
tell
thing
you
that's
the
crazy to
interesting
me,
part.
the one
Here's
thing
the
that's crazy to me, though,
part.
the Darton.
There's
the
only
Darton.
one
Yes,
that's
Johnny
scored
got
above.
it.
Yeah.
The Darton is faster.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
There's only one.
Yeah.
It's the only one that's ever
That's
done it.
crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like no one has hit their speed.
Yep.
With a 2970. So I do want to be. It's factual. It's not IBO. IBO is 3070. So we don't really shoot IBO speed, which is fine. That makes up for why these are
And
off.
nobody's within 15 feet per second either.
We got 11 here.
That's pretty impressive. Oh, yeah, we do.
PSE 11.
16
interesting,
16.
out of the Expedition, 17 out of the Obsession.
Now keep in mind, again, they're at 30-inch draw, 3070. We're at 2970. So it makes sense
Okay,
to
but
at
who
least 10
sets their
feet.
price? Honestly, though, who sets their price at $983.80?
Oh, yeah, I know. I thought that was
What is
funny,
that?
too.
What is that? That's also just ridiculous.
So but the reason for that, Tim, is that Darton's website works off of the lowest price in the industry of that bow. So like it searches dealers for you. So the lowest price is that price.
Yeah.
That's why. So someone did that
It's
on purpose
also-
to get the sale, right?
It is also the smallest bracelet. So let me look at APA here. Hold on. What did APA actually?
That's a good point.
APA actually did. All right. This is hard to follow. So you look at the brace heights. The smaller brace heights is where the speed's at.
And that's normal. That is normal.
Yeah. Yeah. So those are the two shortest brace heights in the industry and the two fastest bows. Now, yeah,
Here's
that is
one.
interesting that only one actually outdoes what they claim.
Yeah. Well, API wasn't surprised because APA generally they're doing like, I don't know how much poundage they're pulling, but on top of it, they're using what they would claim as titanium parts and different things that bring their speeds up. So I from what we do, from what the average dude's going to do, I think this is the speed you're going to get, 344, which I still think is amazing, frankly.
Yeah.
344 is
That's not bad at all.
And Darton's 346 is incredibly humming. Anything over 300, I'm good with. What I really like to see is 60 pounds, 300 feet per second. That's what I'm actually looking for as an archer. If I can get anything to shoot 60 pounds, 300 feet per second, like this one right here, that's what I'm looking for. 306 with 60 pounds. I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, I mean, because that's what I'm going to pull. I'm not going to pull I'm not going
Right.
to pull no huge speeds or anything. But
Right.
You shooting
Anyway.
70 pounds, Nobu?
What's that?
You shooting 70 this year?
Depends
I
on
think
what
it's
bow.
about 65.
Did you all see that blooper reel? What bow was
Yeah,
that?
I'm not
Nick?
shooting 70 on a APA.
APA archery, baby, 70
Dude,
pounds.
that
Really?
is no joke. Plus, it was like, there was no way it was 29 inches. It was like 30. It was so bad.
It was perfectly 29.
No, it was not.
I drew it like it was butter, boys. I was like,
Hey, listen, I
Your
hate
Fortnite fingers.
I hate to try to wrap this up now, but I think we're gonna run out of minutes here.
yeah, no problem.
Yeah.